my name is Wes. Welcome to Mastering Ascension, one step at a time. This channel is dedicated to creating videos to help you ascend to a higher understanding of self and reality. So today, I kind of want to talk about something a little personal, I guess would be. I'm going to do it a little different. I got a whole thing of notes down here. I'm going to try to kind of freeform a little bit, but so I had this thought. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I had said something along the lines of, I don't want to put myself in an area with those type of people or that type of energy. And the person I was speaking to kind of got a little offended, I could tell. And I didn't mean for any offense, but what I meant by that is that certain things can still carry negative energies even though positive people are there. So kind of what I wrote down is, like positive people whose main outward, look on life is, or hang on, let me write this. Whose main appearance, their main outward appearance is good. They're always doing good deeds. They're, kind and compassionate and stuff like that. These types of positive people sometimes can still carry negative perceptions of life. I think I'm just going to read straight from here. This type of perception will always be the ruling factor in what they attract into their life, because reality is a mirror. That's something I'm probably going to say a lot. For example, someone who's been a friend for a long time, let's say John. You and John have been friends for a really long time, and let's say you and a mutual friend, Jacob, who's a mutual friend of you and John's, you guys have a falling out. So this person, John, who's normally like a positive person and does good deeds, and you've been good friends and stuff like that, but John holds a negative perception of life. So John may be more apt to believe like the half-truths and lies that Jacob might say about you behind your back, because they have that negative perception attached to life. This negative perception that people are always going to let you down, that people are generally bad. You got to be able to change your perception to do that. And the funny thing is that neither one of them are wrong in their perception. There really is no right or wrong. There is only the vibration of life, which is kind of like the topic of this video today, the vibration of life. You have high vibrations and you have low vibrations. You've got high vibratory set points and you've got low vibratory set points. Neither one of them being more wrong or more right than the other. It's just where you are. It's where you happen to be. Some people resonate at higher frequencies and some lower. And it's not important, or it's important to understand this fact that there is no real right or wrong. There's only the vibratory set point of which you are, and it's either high or you're low. I mean, there's varying differences between, because, we fluctuate as humans, just like, waves are up and down. We as humans feel those up and down movements of these waves. So it's not like you're set here and that's that, or you're set down here and that's that. That's not how it works. You can be able to raise your vibration. You can ascend. You can master your ascension and raise your vibrations very quickly and very high, pretty easily through, meditations and changing your perceptions and stuff like that. Even in the midst of all these vibrations and low vibrations and mentalities, there's, like I said, a multitude of varying degrees of high and low. We as humans, like I said, we fluctuate between these so-called positive emotions and negative emotions, when really you just have higher vibratory set points and lower vibratory set points. It's not necessarily positive or negative unless you attach that perception to it. It all has to do with your perceptions and your attachments that you attach to whatever it is the situation is that's happening. If you're an autopilot mind, you're looking at life in a way to where you feel like people are generally bad and you will do bad, and you got to keep your guard way up at all times, and then the universe and the reality, because it's a mirror, will just reflect those situations and those people types and energies right back at you. Reality is a mirror. Something something, if you follow my videos and subscribe to, that I will definitely say a lot. Because reality is a mirror. Reality just shoots back at you what you are already thinking and feeling over and over and over again in your head. You got to learn to turn off the autopilot mindset and change what that autopilot mindset is. Learn to let go of what no longer serves you. It's very important to do that. If it doesn't serve you, it's just holding you back from ascending, from gaining these higher vibratory frequencies into your thought processes and understanding that they can totally help you change your life. They can. And I mean, I'm not saying that I'm way past any of this. I'm right smack dab in the middle of me changing my life. A lot of these videos that I've seen put out are people who have gone past this part to where I am, and maybe you are too in your ascension process. I've still got a long way to go before, I don't know. All I know is that right now I'm focused on gratitude, and I'm focused on being the best version of me that I can be. So you might say, well, how do I change my perception? How do I change my story? How do I change my perception of life? How? Well, first thing is, you have to understand that reality is a mirror. Whatever you're thinking and doing and seeing and feeling and projecting, the universe picks up on that and takes more of it and just bottles it up and makes it stronger and then shoots it back your direction. That's all it does. That's how the universe works. It shoots it back to you. This allows you to see what energies you are by observing your thoughts and by understanding that this is a mirror. You can then look at it as if you're looking at a mirror, and you can see right here in the mirror that you may not be able to see around you because it's outside of your perception. But if you're looking at the mirror, you can see all of it because it's right there reflecting at you. Life and the universe and reality is a mirror. Learn to do this. This allows you to see what energies you're putting out, especially the subconscious energies that you're putting out. It also allows you the ability to not automatically become attached or internalize these thoughts and emotions that you have. Because you think thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. Your thoughts are yours and you created them, but they do not define you unless you internalize those thoughts and emotions. Unless you agree to these thoughts and emotions that that's who you really are. But being able to observe your thoughts, that's when you come in and you question, is this who I really am? Is this who I really want to be? Is this what I've really been doing with my life? Where can I go from here? How do I better myself? Those are the questions you need to ask. Your thoughts don't instantly determine that that's who you are. They don't. You got to become the audience, so to speak. You got to be able to step back and watch your life and watch your thoughts and emotions at least as if you're watching a movie. As if you're watching a stage play. Watch all these things happen, and then you can be in a situation where you're away from these thoughts, you haven't internalized them, and you can then ask the questions, why? How? Is this who I am? Is this what I want to do? Is this who I want to become? And then, if the answer is yes or no, you can then internalize it. Or if it's no, you can then change the story, change what it means, change how you perceive of it, and then, once you agree to what that change is, if it feels like it resonates more with you, you can then internalize it and become that. But you can also understand, we're getting a little deep into it now, that every aspect of you already exists. And that'll be for another video, but you can resonate with the aspect of you that already exists. Be grateful for what's to come. Don't keep asking for what you don't have, because in asking for what you don't have, you come from a place of lack. You come from a place of not having. And when you come from a place of not having, the universe, guess what? It's going to give you back what you don't have. Because you keep reaffirming and reaffirming and reaffirming and reaffirming that you don't have something. By going, I want, I want, I want. But you have to say thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for everything I have given today. Thank you for everything that's coming my way that has not yet shown itself to me. I know in my heart it's on its way. I use the observe, don't absorb technique, which is pretty much what I just said. Observe your thoughts and your emotions. Observe them, and when you question them, you can question, is this who I want to become? And then once you change the story, you can then decide if that's who you want to absorb, or that's what you want to absorb, those energies and those thoughts that you changed it to. But even then, you might evolve past that at some point in your life. Don't be so attached that you feel like you're so rigid within these new stories. You're supposed to evolve. You're supposed to become this ascended person. We, as humans, are eternal spiritual beings. We're eternal spiritual beings having a temporary human experience. And becoming the audience is really, really great, because then it also allows you to understand that you can then become the director, which is kind of like being in the audience and not controlling, but directing which direction your energy flow was going to go for your life regarding any situation, generally, or specific situations in your life. Don't get so caught up in becoming the director, though, that you feel so stuck in controlling everything. Allow yourself to still become the audience. Allow yourself to still be completely detached from it, because in becoming the director, you attach yourself a little bit. And you attach yourself in ways that, if you get too rigid in it and you get too stuck, it might not be beneficial. So allow this flow. It's fluid. Life's fluid. Allow it to come to you naturally. Allow it to fill your life. Did I write notes on the back of this paper? I did. Hey, look at that. I still got more notes I got to go through. I thought I was done. In conclusion to this video, life is about perception. Life is about perception. There's many different perceptions out there. Tons, uncountless number of perceptions out there. It's just important to become aware of your autopilot mind. What it's saying, what it's thinking. Constantly question. Is this who I am? Is this who I want to be? Is this how I want to think and act and feel? Decide for yourself. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's a little different, but I feel great about it. I feel awesome about the message, and that's what's important. If you do like this video, I really hope that you come back for more. Please subscribe to my channel and like this video. Share this video, and make sure you hit the notification bell at the bottom. It's the only way to be notified when I put out new content. I've got a lot of videos in the works. One of them was supposed to be this video that I'm putting out today, but it didn't feel quite so ready. So this is the video I'm putting out today, and I hope you guys enjoyed. There was one thought I wanted to leave you guys with, and that is, change your perception. I read it. Change your perception, change your story, change your life. As always, peace, love, and happiness to you.